This play I'm going to show you centers around the computer-controlled spectacular catch animation that MaddenFreestyle.com brought to you back in the demo. The play we're going to use is out of iForm, and it's called Texas, and we're going to run it against random defenses. Our first read is the tight end over the middle, but since he's covered and it's man-to-man, we're going to hit the curl route. This year, curl routes murder man-to-man defense. So let's take a look at the replay. As I said, our first read is the tight end always. And he's covered. So as we're running the play, we notice that it's man-to-man defense. We have to make our reads if we're going to use this play. And take a look at the curl route. When it's man-to-man defense, the cornerback just sits in behind the wide receiver all day long. Next, we have the option of throwing underneath to the halfback angle route out of the backfield, which is a great option. Then we're going to throw a nice high bullet pass to the tight end. As you can see, he got past the coverage and we threw a nice high bullet. What we really want to do though is trigger that animation right there. Let's take a look again at how we trigger that animation. So we've got the tight end running a post, and just when he makes his cut right there, as you can see, I'm probably throwing the ball. As you can see, I'm throwing the ball right at that point. Right here, I'm not throwing the ball. So let's take a look at both together. This is exactly when we want to be throwing the ball, as soon as he makes his cut. And if we're able to do that, the computer is going to make the spectacular catch animation every time. And of course, as you know, with a 6'4", a 6'5", 6'6" tight end like Jimmy Graham is, we're going to be able to take advantage of that all day. And again, they're calling man-to-man defense, so we're able to hit the comeback route again all day long. Let's take a look at how the defender in man-to-man defense plays against the comeback route. Look at how far back he is and how much he continues to back up as soon as we make our curl. See, we're turning around and he's still backing up, and he's just nowhere to be found in the play. So we want to make sure that we're hitting that. The next option that we have is throwing a high bullet to the outside as soon as that wide receiver makes a cut. Now you can do this whether it's man or zone, but you have to be careful of what type of zone it is. But this is, as you can see, this is against man-to-man, and as soon as he makes his cut, watch what the defender does. The defender is completely lost, and that's when we throw our high bullet and he's going to jump up and make the catch. You're not always going to get the same animation. Sometimes you're going to get the spectacular catch animation, among other things. Again, you'll get things like that where you're going to get downfield more, but he's always going to be in front of the cornerback to make the play. Again, let's run it here. He gets the spectacular catch animation, and it's an easy 10 yards. So what we're doing here is we're hitting them in the middle of the field, we're hitting them on the left side of the field, the right side of the field, and we're hitting them underneath. It's just a great all-around play versus man or zone. So let's just take a couple more looks here. Now, as you can see, they're running a zone. So let's take a look at when we have to be watching the tight end at all times. Now, as we can see here, nobody's covering him for the first couple yards. So if you see this type of defense, you want to make sure you're hitting your tight end immediately.